Welcome back to our channel. Everyone, today is a fantastic day to dive deep into the tangled web of our favorite daytime drama. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get straight into the intense dynamics and hidden agendas unfolding right before our eyes. I'm about to sound like a madman, but let me hear it anyway. When Joey looked Vanessa dead in the eye in the back room of that casino and told her that her idea of bringing Deanna into the real estate business was a terrible idea, I felt a literal shift in the atmosphere. You could cut the tension with a knife. Vanessa comes bouncing into the room, practically glowing from what she describes as this amazing, perfect afternoon with her daughter. She is entirely wrapped up in this maternal fantasy, this dream of reconciliation. She tells Joey that Deanna is going to learn the real estate trade from her, and Joey just completely shuts it down. Terrible idea. Don't you see that? He says. And his reaction is so visceral, so immediate, that it immediately sent my brain into overdrive. Why did Joey react so violently to this? Is it just standard overprotective boyfriend behavior? Or is there a massive, terrifying undercurrent of survival psychology analysis at play here? Actually, I'm not sure I understand correctly, but look at the environment they are in. They are in the back room of a casino. The casino itself is this recurring imagery of gambling, of risk, of hiding things behind flashy lights. And the back room, that's where the real, gritty, illegal stuff happens. Joey's entire empire is built on secrets. So, when Vanessa says she's bringing Deanna into her real estate business, Joey doesn't see a mother-daughter bonding experience. He sees a Trojan horse. He is absolutely certain that Deanna is using Vanessa to get close to him, to sniff around and see if he is doing anything illegal. And let's be honest, he is. But Vanessa completely doubts this. She is so desperate for her daughter's love that she is experiencing a sort of deliberate blindness. Maybe I'm connecting and related things, but think about the real estate business for a second. Real estate is the classic, textbook method for laundering illicit funds. If Joey is running illegal operations through the casino, he is almost certainly using Vanessa's real estate ventures to clean that cash. If Deanna starts learning the trade, she is going to get access to the books, the properties, the paper trail. Joey is terrified because Deanna stepping into the real estate office is basically Deanna stepping into the vault of his criminal enterprise. I have a theory, but I don't really believe it myself. What if Vanessa actually knows this? What if Vanessa is entirely aware of the danger Deanna poses, but she is subconsciously orchestrating this because she wants to be caught? No, wait. Everything makes sense until I think about it for another 10 seconds. Vanessa loves her wealth. She loves the power Joey has given her. She wouldn't sabotage her own empire. She is just genuinely, tragically too trusting of her daughter right now. She is purposely ignoring all the red flags because the alternative, admitting that her daughter is just using her, would cause a complete moral collapse within her. Wait, this connects to the first scene. Remember how Vanessa walked into that back room? She came from the bright lights of the casino floor into the dim, shadowy office. It's a hidden warning. She is walking from her bright delusion into the dark reality of Joey's world. Let me explain why this is important. Joey is a creature of the dark. He survives by anticipating threats. His immediate, aggressive response isn't just anger. It is pure fear. It is the despair of a man who sees his carefully constructed walls crumbling because his partner is too emotionally compromised to see the enemy at the gates. Actually, forget that part. Let's focus on Deanna. Deanna is not just some innocent girl looking to bond with her estranged mother. We have to ask the hard question. Is Deanna investigating Joey? And if she is, will she really use the sacred mother-daughter bond to make Vanessa drop her guard? Yes, absolutely yes. Deanna is operating on a level of cold calculation that is almost frightening. She is weaponizing Vanessa's maternal guilt. Vanessa feels terrible about their past, and Deanna knows exactly which buttons to push to get full access to Vanessa's life. Maybe I'm overthinking, but listen, what is Deanna really after? Is it just about exposing a few illegal gambling rings? No. This goes back to Doug. Deanna is using this learning from mom cover to hunt down evidence regarding Doug's death. She wants blood. She wants justice. And she knows that the road to Joey's darkest secrets goes straight through Vanessa's heart. Deanna is willing to play the loving daughter, to smile and nod and learn about property values, all while secretly digging through the dirt to find the smoking gun that links Joey to Doug's demise. Okay, wait a minute. Let me say it again. Deanna is manipulating Vanessa to get to Joey to prove he killed Doug. That is a massive, explosive power struggle waiting to happen. But Vanessa is standing right in the middle of the tracks, completely oblivious to the two trains speeding toward each other. Is Vanessa too trusting? Yes. Is she deliberately ignoring the signs? Also yes, it is a psychological defense mechanism. If she acknowledges that Deanna has an ulterior motive, she loses her daughter all over again. Actually, no. I should have mentioned that earlier. Joey's motivation. Is Joey worried because he wants to protect Vanessa from getting her heart broken by Deanna, or is he solely terrified that Deanna will uncover secrets that could destroy him? I think it's a twisted mix of both, but heavily weighted towards self-preservation. Joey might care for Vanessa, but Joey cares about Joey's empire above all else. His reaction wasn't, "Honey, she's going to hurt your feelings." His reaction was a sharp, paranoid accusation. "She's trying to see if I'm doing something illegal." That tells you everything you need to know about where his priorities lie. What am I saying? Oh right, the impending collision. What is Joey going to do if he is absolutely convinced that Deanna is a fatal threat to his empire? Joey is not a man who waits to be attacked. He strikes first. If he believes Deanna is digging into Doug's death and his illegal casino operations, he will take action. But he can't just eliminate Deanna physically. That would destroy Vanessa and point a giant neon sign at his own guilt. So what does he do? He has to orchestrate a psychological assassination. He has to find a way to drive a wedge between Vanessa and Deanna before they can truly heal their relationship. Anyway, the main point is wait. What is the main point? The main point is the ultimate choice Vanessa is going to be forced to make. Joey is going to start planting seeds of doubt. He will try to catch Deanna in a lie, or set a trap to prove to Vanessa that her daughter is a spy. He will force a confrontation, and when he does, he will issue an ultimatum. He will make Vanessa choose between him, the man who gave her immense wealth, status, and power, and Deanna, the daughter she desperately wants to reconnect with. I mean, not exactly, but something like that. Joey will probably try to manipulate the situation so Vanessa thinks it's her own idea to push Deanna away. Or maybe not, I don't know. Joey can be incredibly blunt when he's backed into a corner. If he feels his freedom is at stake, he might just lay it all out on the table and demand Vanessa's absolute loyalty. But that doesn't explain why Vanessa is so fiercely defending Deanna right now. Vanessa is usually so sharp, so cunning. How can she not see the convenience of Deanna's sudden interest in real estate? It's because the emotional overload of finally having her daughter back has completely short-circuited her logical reasoning. She is experiencing a desperate need for redemption. She wants to be a good mother so badly that she is willing to risk her entire criminal partnership with Joey. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I noticed something about the way Joey stood in that scene. He didn't move toward Vanessa to comfort her. He stood rigid, defensive. It was the posture of a man who suddenly realizes the person sleeping next to him is a massive liability. This minor tension, this brief argument over a real estate apprenticeship, is the prologue to an apocalyptic conflict in their relationship. I predict that Joey will start secretly monitoring Deanna. He'll have his guys tail her, bug her phone, or set up fake ledgers in the real estate office to see if she takes the bait. Okay, I know I just said the opposite, but listen to me. What if Vanessa isn't as blind as we think? What if, deep down in her subconscious, she knows Joey is a monster? What if she suspects Joey's involvement in Doug's death? And she is silently allowing Deanna into the inner circle because she wants Deanna to find the proof that she herself is too cowardly to look for. That would be a breathtaking layer of moral complexity. She gets to keep her hands clean, play the loving mother, and if Joey goes down, she can claim she was just an innocent victim of his manipulation. No, hold on a minute. That gives Vanessa way too much credit. She's not playing for D-chess, she's just a lonely woman who wants her kid back. And Joey is a paranoid kingpin who feels the walls closing in. The tragedy here is that Deanna is absolutely going to find something. The casino's backroom operations are too vast, too messy to hide forever. Deanna will use the real estate gig to access financial records, find discrepancies, and trace them back to whatever Joey did to Doug. When the truth finally comes out, the fallout will be catastrophic. Will Vanessa choose to believe Joey's warnings now, or will she continue to live in her fantasy? I think she will fight tooth and nail to maintain the illusion, right up until Deanna drops undeniable proof of Joey's crimes on her desk. And at that moment, Vanessa will face the ultimate test of her character. Will she have the courage to turn her back on the man who gave her everything, to side with the daughter who deceived her to get to the truth? It's a lose-lose situation. It's despair in its purest form. I can't wait to see how this psychological warfare tears them all apart, piece by bloody piece.